listen to some music. It'll help take your mind off of Teresa.
I don't know how I could have been so blind to all of her lies. The absences, the evasions, her nervous behavior. I mean, I don't know how this happened. How could you cheat on me with another man?
Because Teresa is a lying, scheming bitch. You are so much better off without that doe-eyed skank. Little Ethan is sound asleep.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, couldn't really handle a relapse on top of the mess with Ethan, you know. Still can't believe it. He thinks I'm cheating on him. He thinks that I met some guy up here, some guy that I just locked in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's awful, Mia. You couldn't tell him that that man was actually little Ethan. You really couldn't tell him that he's up here recuperating from donating part of his liver to Jonathan.
No, I couldn't because Gwen saw to that. She kind of backed me into a corner.
Yeah, well, she was only able to do that because of me, because she and Rebecca know what I did in Mexico all those years ago. So.
No, Mama, no. They chose to use your secret against you just to get at me. Well, you know what? I'm not going to let them get away with this. I'm going to find a way to be with Ethan.
How, Mia?
I don't know, Mama. But I'm not going to live without him.
There you are, sweet pea. Mummy keeps reading that food is costing more and more. We're lucky that magic provides ours for free, aren't we? Huh? Ah, here come the lovebirds, taking a break for an energy bar, are you, dears?
Not quite.
Miguel and I need to talk to you.
Oh, yes, what about?
I don't think you're gonna like having this conversation.
In fact, you're probably gonna hate it.
This is your home, sweetheart. Our home. That's your Aunt Kay, your Uncle Noah, and that there is your
Jessica, honey, welcome home.
I'm so happy to be here. We both are.
Oh my God. Can I hold him?
Yes, of course.
Hey there, little fella. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable.
He really is.
Yes, you are.
And I was afraid you wouldn't love him because he has Spike for a father.
Sweetheart, it's not his fault. Besides, Spike has been out of the picture for a while, and that's where he'll stay. There's no way I'm gonna let that creep hurt you or the baby ever again.
Hear that, sweetheart? You and your mommy are safe.
And loved. Both of you.
Thanks,
Very
Daddy.
much. Hey. So, what's his name?
Samuel. I named him after you. I want him to be happy, so I've agreed that I'm going to stop with the woo-woo.
And what about your happiness, Kay? You're a witch. A mortal one, yes, but a witch all the same. Magic's in your blood, in your DNA. How will you ever be happy denying your true nature?
Like I said, I love him. And if this is what he wants, then I want it too.
Neither witch nor woman should ever subjugate herself to a man. Any man. And as for you, Miguel, I thought you were more evolved than this. Well, at least now you look the part.
Well, this brings me what I wanted to ask you, Tabitha.
Yes, and what is that?
Well, since Kay agreed to give up using magic, I'm hoping you'll give it up too.
What?
Mother. What are you doing here? I thought you'd be bringing the new year in with Dad.
Oh, well, we were, but...
Yeah, I actually sent Ivy a text on the way home from the cabin. You know, you looked really unhappy. I thought it would cheer you up if you were around people who loved you.
I appreciate that, but you might as well just go home and be with Dad.
Well, I later. I will. Actually, I am sure Sam would appreciate having some private time with Jessica and the baby.
Jess is back?
Finally.
How's the baby?
Fine. They're both fine. I can't believe Sam has his second grandson.
No, his third. Ethan's son, little Ethan, is Sam's first grandson.
Look, I appreciate you being here, I do, but I'm going to be just fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, you will be now that Teresa's out of your life. You just make sure she stays that way. Waiter, can I have a bottle of your best champagne? The celebration's long overdue. How do I get him back?
Do you know the only reason you lost him is because Gwen and Rebecca had us backed into a corner because of my past with Juanita? I wish I would have just flown back to Harmony the minute that her husband, Carlos, made me feel so uneasy, but none of this would have been happening.
Stop blaming yourself. Mama, you didn't know that a married man's flirtation was going to turn violent.
Let's pray. Let's pray to God Almighty that my past is not going to cost you your future with Ethan. That there's some way that you can be with him.
Wait. Oh, my God. I got it. I know exactly how I can be with Ethan.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Okay, Teresa. Oh, you're scaring me, mija. That look in your eyes, it usually means trouble.
Oh, no trouble, Mama. I mean, this is the perfect plan, okay? You ready? Okay, this is what I have to do. I've got to go to Mexico. Then I've got to find Juanita. And then I've got to convince her to end her vendetta against her family. And then I can be with Ethan.
Dios mío.
Ethan, are you sure you wouldn't rather have some champagne?
Mother, call me weird, but I really don't feel like celebrating after being cheated on by the woman that I was about to marry.
Well, there's plenty if you change your mind.
And we're here if you want to talk.
What happened at the cabin?
Okay. So Teresa rushed out on Ethan just before midnight, and he followed her, only to find her at the cabin with another man.
Who?
I don't know who, but he was locked in the bedroom, and then Ethan made Teresa admit that there was another guy, and that she loves him.
No.
Yes.
Oh, that two-timing little tramp. I knew she was cheating on Ethan with somebody. He wouldn't believe me.
Well, he does now.
Well, thank goodness you were there when all this came to a head, Gwen. Ethan needs you. He does. And you need to show him that you're the woman he should be with starting tonight and for the rest of his life.
Well, that is exactly what I intend to do. Because I love Ethan, and I always will. And the only reason I divorced him in the first place is because of Teresa. Now that she's out of the picture, he and I should be together forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't laughed like this since I persuaded the French to let Jefferson buy that useless bit of wasteland called Louisiana.
Are you going to give up using magic or not?
Come now, Miguel. You don't seriously expect me to give up witchcraft?
Well, I wouldn't ask if I wasn't.
Well, then I'll give you an answer. Hell no!
Well, in that case, we can't get married.
You named the baby after me, really?
After you and his great-grandfather. I want my son to identify
With good, strong, noble men, not drug-pushing pimps like Spike.
Well, I'll be as good a role model for Sam as I can be.
Just be you, Dad. You're the best there is.
Question, did Spike try to get a hold of you when you were away?
No.
Good, because I was afraid he was going to come after you and the baby, and I wouldn't be there to help.
No. I didn't hear from Spike. And I didn't mean to stress you by going away to have the baby. It just felt so many people were judging me here.
I understand. I was just glad that Charity was able to take you in for a few months and help.
Yeah, both Charity and the nuns were wonderful. But being here with my baby where I feel safe is even better.
Here's to you getting back together with Ethan. I just hope you can forgive him for all the trouble you've had over the past couple of years. And I hope you can forgive him for his weakness when it comes to Teresa. You know, I'm sure Ethan regrets his dalliance with Teresa. And I bet one day he's just going to wake up and be so happy that this whole horrible chapter of his life is just behind him.
Teresa wasn't a dalliance, Mom. I love her.
Mama, wake up, please. Mama. Oh, God.
What happened?
What happened is, well, I was telling you, my plan that I was going to go to Mexico to see Juanita.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, my gosh, Mama.
Have you lost your mind?
No, I have not lost my mind, Mama. Okay, it's the perfect plan. I mean, once Juanita isn't out to kill our family, well, then I can go to Ethan. I can explain everything to him. And he'll understand why I've been acting the way I've been acting, and he'll forgive me, and then we'll get back together.
Escúchame, Teresa. For once in your hard-headed, self-destructive life, listen to me. You can't go to Mexico to talk to Juanita. Please. That woman only has one thing on her mind, and that's revenge against me and my loved ones. If you find her, she's not going to give you a chance to talk. The minute she realizes who you are, she's going to kill you. Just like she killed my sister and her sons. And then she'll come to Harmony and kill us all.
I've run Crane Industries, okay? I've dealt with a lot of people, even lunatics.
They're lunatics. And then there's Juanita. She makes Alistair seem reasonable. Trust me, Teresa.
Okay, but that's your view of her, right? I can deal with her on a completely different level than you would.
Yeah, you have no idea what you're dealing with. You have no idea what this woman is capable of. You don't know how dark that woman's heart is. And to find out would mean your death.
Okay, Ethan, I'm listening. Please, please. Tell me how you could possibly love Teresa after what she did to you.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that as well.
What Teresa did has nothing to do with what I felt for her.
Felt? Past tense? Are you telling us that you don't love Teresa anymore? Is that what you're saying?
To think that the way I live my life impacts your future with Kay is preposterous. This isn't France. We three aren't in a relationship. You and Kay are in a relationship. And I'll tell you something else. Putting conditions on her life before you even marry her is controlling enough. But to think that I'm going to go along on your ego trip is freaking ridiculous.
So I guess this means you're not going to take the oath.
Yeah. You guessed right.
So you can actually live with yourself knowing that you have completely ruined my happiness? All these years you've known I've loved him and how I've wanted to be with him.
Don't blame me, Kay. Blame Miguel for holding you to an unreasonable prenup. And as for you, young man, making Kay deny her true nature is one thing, but expecting me to do the same is another.
Nell and I have set up a crib and a changing table in your room. And Ivy is stocked up on everything that you and Sam will need.
Ivy?
Yeah. Well, we're back together again. I hope that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, all I can think about now is being a good mother to my baby. His bottle's ready.
You stay here. Relax. Please, let me do this.
Thank you. See, sweetheart, Mama told you everything would be perfect once he came home to Harmony.
So sweet. No. Don't scream, wifey poo. I'm gonna take my little kid, and you're never gonna see him again.
For all the disastrous schemes that you have thought up to try to land you, Ethan, this is by far the worst. If you go to Mexico, you won't come back alive, Teresa. That woman will kill you in cold blood like she killed my sister and my nephews.
No, Mama, you don't know that.
Yes, I do. I tried to reason with her once. And my blood still runs cold every time I think about it. Por favor, Juanita. There must be some way that we can move past what happened with Carlos and your children without violence.
You murdered my husband and had my children murdered by the police, and you want me to forgive and forget? Never, Pilar. Never. I will hunt you down, and I will kill you. And then I will kill your children and your children's children. There can be no peace between us until you and your family are dead. Dead!
You will not go to Mexico to reason with Juanita. Do you hear me? I forbid it.
Maybe time has changed, Juanita. Maybe time has lessened her rage toward you.
It just never ceases to amaze me how you're able to turn off the part of the brain that deals with reason and reality when it suits you, Teresa. That woman, Juanita, she is driven by rage towards me. Because I have a family and she doesn't, and she blames me for it. There is no way that you will ever get through to her.
Well, I have to do something. Because if I don't, Ethan's gonna go to his grave thinking that I've cheated on him. And I can't live with that. I can't live with Ethan thinking that I have betrayed him.
So, what, are you saying that you don't love Teresa anymore? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, Mom, it's time to ease up on the champagne a little bit. You're starting to ask questions that you don't have the right to.
And you're sending mixed messages. I am just trying to get some clarification
Look,
here.
obviously, I need to re-examine my feelings for Teresa. I thought I could trust her. Maybe I can't.
Oh, maybe. Please. Gwen said Teresa admitted to having a man in the bedroom at Crane Cabin.
But, Mom, just let it go, okay? I'm not going to talk anymore about Teresa tonight. I don't want to.
Okay, I can respect that. But I just want you to know that you can always trust me. And that Jonathan and I, we love you.
You still love me?
I want all the magic to stop. If it does, then all the horrible happenings in Harmony will stop as well.
Oh, you naive human. Know this, Miguel. No matter how much magic I do, or I don't do, the evil in Harmony will never stop. Not when there are so many mortals making misery wherever they go.
Now, are you gonna keep quiet? Or do I whack you and take off my kid, huh? Huh? Are you? Be careful.
Daddy's in the kitchen, and when he comes back with the baby's bottle, he'll arrest you.
For what? Not a rap sheet anymore, sweetie.
What? How?
Besides, Daddy D-Right's not gonna know I'm here because you ain't gonna tell him.
Why shouldn't I? Daddy still knows you buried me alive, and he can arrest you for that.
And once you're in jail, I won't have to worry about you being near me or my baby.
Hey, honey, you remember the last time that I was in jail? I escaped no time. Look at him.
I always wondered how you did that. Knocking the cell door off its hinges and hanging that poor cop from the wall.
Good question. You know, you just keep wondering that, sweet cheeks. But just know something. Alistair's not gonna let the Spike man stay in jail. No. In fact, if Officer Do-Right does arrest me, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna track you down. And I'm gonna sell my little baby on the black market.
People do enough mean things to each other without spells and magic.
That's why it needs to stop.
Yeah, I've cut back. I only do magic on an as-needed basis, and Kay only does good with her magic. Dora, you're not helping.
And Dora just did that?
Mm-hmm. Sweets and Turkeys are her specialty.
Maria can't grow up thinking her best friend can conjure anything she wants. Where'd this stuff come from? A bakery? Some poor kid's birthday party?
No, Miguel. It's magic. Dora created this.
I can't live like this. It's too crazy. Kate, I'm sorry. I love you, but we can't be together.
Okay, this is all your fault.
Of course I still love you. I never stopped.
Just that I hurt you so much over Teresa.
Yeah, you did. But it wasn't your fault, Nathan. Teresa was the root of the problem. I mean, she pursued you.
Stalked is more like it.
The point is, I loved you enough to let you go so you could be with Teresa.
That's love, Ethan. True love.
I don't know what to say.
Look, you don't need to say anything. I mean, just know that your son and I, we love you. We're always going to be here for you, and I just hope that you will always be there for us.
I will be. Of course I will.
Fine. Do something to win Ethan back. Go ahead. Anything. Except going to Mexico to see Juanita Vasquez.
I'm not going to give up on Ethan's love. I would rather die than live without him.
Well, if you go to Mexico, you will die.
And that settles it.
What?
I would rather die than live without him, so if Juanita wants to kill me, then let her kill me. I'm going to Mexico, Mama. I'm going to see Juanita.
Ethan, you know, Teresa does not deserve your love. No, what she did to you while you and Gwen watched your baby fight for his life, that's just the lowest stunt she's pulled yet. It just proves what I've been preaching all these years, that Teresa is trash. She's a gold-digging shark with the morals of an alley cat.
Mother, I'm really not in the mood to hear you say, I told you so right
I am
now,
not
okay?
gloating, Ethan. I'm not gloating, no. I just want you to see the whole big picture here. If Teresa is capable of doing this to you, the man she claims to love, then Gwen's accusation of Teresa torturing all these years, it's not that outlandish, is it?
No, I see your point, okay, but...
No,
I don't
no
wanna...
buts, no. If she could lie to you, then it is reasonable to assume that she lied about Gwen, Rebecca, me, who knows who else. She probably lied about Alistair raping her just to get your sympathy.
I mean, Ethan, she was really, really horrible to me, you know, and I would tell you, I told you over and over again, but you always took her side over mine.
You need to apologize to Gwen. You need to apologize to her for all the times you took Teresa's side over hers. Teresa does not deserve your support. She proved that tonight. She didn't deserve it then, now, or ever.
I mean it, Kay. I can't live with you knowing that Tabitha could use magic at any moment. It's not natural.
Not natural. Dear boy, the world is full of magic. No two snowflakes are ever the same. And it's the lack of chlorophyll in leaves that gives them that beautiful colour that you mortals flock to see. And air cooling creates clouds of infinite shape and fantastic hue. Oh, the world is full of magic, Miguel. It's just that I can focus it better than you mortals can.
You're a nice witch, but what you do is evil.
All jobs have their dark side, dear. No. Slaughtering poor animals for food in the worst way. Raping the planet for profit. Giving people credit cards they'll never pay off. But you can't hold me accountable for Kay.
No, I agree with what you said. There's enough evil in this world without you adding to it.
Please, Tabitha, just do what he wants. Just stop using magic for me, for my sake, so we can be together. We don't need magic to be happy.
Psst. Remember, Jess, you tell your daddy that I'm here. I'm gonna take my son, I'm gonna sell him.
Here we go. Check to make sure it was the right temperature. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just feeling a little lightheaded. Would you make me a garden burger, please?
Absolutely. Here, Sam can enjoy the bottle until I get back.
Thank you. I did what you want. I kept quiet so you could see the baby. Now leave.
Oh.
I'll send you pictures of him from time to time, along with divorce papers.
You know, you should have finalized that when you had the chance, little mom. Because now, I don't think I'm in the mood, wifey.
Damn you.
What part? What is it that you get? I want to be a part of my son's life.
No way.
We can't get along without magic. Magic pays our bills.
Maybe we should start working.
Working? When was my last job? Oh, yes, I was marriage counselor to Henry VIII. Besides, I have Endora to raise, and you have Maria.
Look, Mama can babysit more.
Yeah, when I can snap my fingers for Mother Goose, I don't think so. Besides, magic cleans the house. It keeps my old furnace and my antiquated plumbing going. It keeps the yard tidy, etc., etc. Supposing Endora and I want to take a trip. I'll be damned if I'm going to stand for hours in line at the airport, surrounded by a bunch of freaks and lepers and screaming children. Or for the privilege of being stuffed into a flying tube like an unfortunate sardine. No, thank you very much. I will stick to magic.
For me, please, so that I can be with him.
Kay, all I've ever known is being a witch.
Well, now you can know something different. We can do it together. It'll be like a crazy adventure. Please, please, will you just stop using magic for me?
You want your mother there, sweetheart? Or it's bye-bye, baby. You know, even if you rat me out and I do go to jail, with old man Crane on my side, damn. All I gotta do is make one phone call and the baby boy here disappears.
Okay, fine. But if my dad sees you without me telling him, then I can't help you.
Yeah, whatever. Oh. And there's just one more thing.
What?
You're gonna name the kid after me.
If Teresa did things to you or said things to you that weren't true and I took her side over yours, I truly am sorry. I didn't know she could be so cruel. I'm sorry.
Wow, I mean,
Ethan, you have no idea what that means to me to hear you say that. You know, you finally understand and realize what she's capable of and how she tortured me, you know, for years.
Brava, Gwen, brava.
Did you not hear what I said? You can't go to Mexico to talk to Juanita. The first thing that woman will do is kill you. And then she'll come to Harmony and kill the rest of our family. Our entire family will die because of you, Teresa.
How am I supposed to live without Ethan?
Oh, God, please give me strength here. If you go to Mexico, you will come back dead, Teresa. Do you understand me? Dead. Now, please promise me that you will not go to Mexico. Say it. Promise me that you won't go to Mexico. I already lost my sister and my nephews. I'm begging you, okay? Say it. Say you won't go to Mexico.
I promise I won't go.
Good. 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 Oh, thank God. Because going to Mexico would certainly be the death of you.
I'm sorry, Mama, but I'll risk death to have a life with Ethan.
FYI, I wrote a letter about you being a witch and hid it, so if anything happens to me, you'll be exposed.
Damn it. But I applaud your sneakiness.
Think about it, Tabitha. What would happen if all the victims of your woo-woo were to come after you? Can you count how many people that would be?
Well... got up to large mob. And I haven't even counted the Russian army in World War II.
Stop, okay?
All right, Kay. I will take the oath to stop using magic. I promise I won't do any more woo-woo.
Thank you. I know this is hard for you.
It's for the best. You'll see. And Dora and Maria will benefit from it too. Growing up in a normal home.
Normal? Ah, well, with Norma and Edna coming in and out, that remains to be seen. But, rest assured, Dora and I will be living our lives the best way we can. The witchcraft way.
I can't change it anyway. It's already Samuel on his birth certificate. People would be suspicious.
Damn it. Fine. You can give him my name for his middle name.
Samuel Spike Bennett? No.
No. My real name. Herbert. You give him Herbert for his middle name. I swear I'm going to take the kid. You're never going to see him again.
Jessica, what do you want to drink with your...
Ethan, all those times Teresa lied and you took her side over mine, it was frustrating. It was incredibly hurtful.
I'm sorry. I am. I see things differently now. I see that we were both victims of Teresa's deception.
Yeah. I'm so happy now. I'm really happy. And I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that you and I can start over and build a future together without Teresa around to tear it down.
Well, Gwen, I didn't say anything about us having a future together.
Thank you, Mia. Thank you. for stepping back and realizing how deadly it would be for you to go to Mexico.
It's time for little Ethan's medicine. Excuse me.
No, it's okay. I'll get it. You think of another way to win Ethan back, huh?
Thanks, Mama. I'm not gonna give up on us. I won't.
Oh no. Daddy saw Spike. Daddy, what is it?
I'm just blown away by how much you remind me of your mother, you know, when she first had you. Look, I hope you don't get tired of me saying how much I'm enjoying having you both home, because I really mean it. But you never told me what's his middle name?
It's Herbert.
Herbert. Samuel Herbert Bennett. That sounds great.
Yeah, it just came to me.
Good. We're with family now, okay? And we'll take care of him. So there's nothing that you'll have to worry about again.
You know, we should have Father Lanigan marry us at St. Margaret Mary's. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should have the reception at your mom's house.
Oh, bloody hell. I don't know how Martha Stewart does all this, or why, for that matter. What? About doing magic? You bet your broomstick I did. We witches can't let mortals tell us we can't do magic. We are magic. Yes. At least until I find Miguel's hidden letter and destroy it. And then I think I might just have to punish that boy a little bit to show him that witches rule.
Look, Gwen, I really can't think about who I'm going to end up with right now. I really need to get through what's just happened.
It's okay. I completely understand. I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I always will be. And Jonathan, too.
Means a lot. Thank you.
Way to go, Gwen. Teresa's finally out of the picture.
Yes, I'd like to make a reservation for your next flight to Mexico.